In this video, I will look at layer styles in Photoshop. Layer styles allows you to apply different effects to the layers that you have in the scene. So let's see how we can use layer styles. So what I want to do now is to add some effects to this logo down here, which is a separate layer from the image. And I would like to add some effects to this using the layer styles. So let's see how we can do that. So I go to the layers panel, and below the layers panel we have all these different options, and if you bring the mouse cursor over here, you can click this button which is called add a layer style, and as soon as you do that you will have access to all these different effects. For example, outer glow. So I click on outer glow, and as you can see, a new window appears which is called layer style, and if you look at the image you will see that the logo is actually glowing. Over here we have access to the properties of this effect, the outer glow effect, and I can change those properties. So let's go ahead and, for example, reduce the opacity. Maybe we can reduce the noise level. We can also increase the spread size or decrease the size. And as you can see, you can also change the color. So let me go ahead and select another color, and I can click OK. So using the layer styles, I actually have added a specific effect to the logo of the car. Let's add yet another effect to this layer. So I make sure that I have selected the logo layer, and then I bring the mouse cursor over here and click, and then select the layer style effect that I want. So this time I go with drop shadow. So as soon as I click on that, I will come to the layer style window and have access to the drop shadow properties. So let's go ahead and make some changes, and please pay attention to what happens on the image as I make these changes. So let me go ahead, change distance, and maybe a bit of the spread and size, and maybe we need to add a bit more opacity. So as you can see, now I have changed the shadow quality, and I'm happy with the result of this effect, so I just click OK. If you look at the logos layer on the layers panel, you will see this list of effects that we already applied to this layer. On the left side of this list, you will see the small eye icons. The good thing about layer styles is that they are non-destructive, and that means that you can disable them anytime that you want. So let me go ahead and, for example, click on the eye icon on the left side of the outer glow, and as soon as I do that, as you can see on the image, the outer glow is disabled and is invisible. I can make it visible again by just clicking on the same place that I have clicked before, and this will be enabled again. I can do the same thing with the eye icon for the drop shadow effect, and that of course makes the shadow invisible. If you want, at any point of time, you can also click on the eye icon of the effects, and if I click on that, I will disable all the effects that I have applied to this layer. So it's good to know that the layers styles are non-destructive, and you can enable them or disable them anytime that you want. If you want to change the properties of the layer style effect that you have applied to the layer, you can simply double click on that effect and have access to the layer style window, and then change the properties of the effect. So let's say, for example, I want to change the color of the outer glow. So I can come to this window and just click here and change the color of the glow. And as you can see, that changes the color on the image. After I'm happy with the result, I just click on the OK button and the change is actually applied.